Busted physically, sexually assaulting 3 women. Accusations of sexual assault and harassment have been popping up everywhere and in every industry since the Harvey Weinstein scandal. They are not going away. Now members of Congress are being exposed for being sexual assaulters and harassers, and it has only begun. Now one of the head honchos in the Congressional Ethics Office is accused of being unethical. Furthermore, he is being accused of trying to ruin someone who exposed him while he was employed by the Obama administration. Federal Air Marshal Greg Martucci has accused Omar Ashmawy, who's the staff director and chief counsel of the Office of Congressional Ethics, of being physically abusive and sexually harassing women at a Pennsylvania restaurant back on Valentine's Day in 2015. The specifics are that Ashmawy purposefully harassed the bar owner's wife, a female bartender, and a third woman who tried intervening to stop the situation from deteriorating further. In a statement to Foreign Policy, the accused said the following about his alleged conduct. To be clear, I did not harass anyone that evening, physically or verbally. To the contrary, I was the victim of a wholly unprovoked assault for which those responsible were investigated, arrested and charged. Any allegation to the contrary is unequivocally false. While the allegations are just allegations right now, it is known that that night he was on a date with his girlfriend who ended up getting beaten by 3 anonymous men while he was in attendance. 3 months later those 3 men were arrested, as was the owner of the bar. The Conservative Tribune reported. One of those men, Martucci, contends in the lawsuit that Ashmawy used his position in the federal government to have the 3 men arrested. A copy of the lawsuit was published by the Washington Examiner. In an email to the local district attorney and chief of police that was reviewed by Foreign Policy, Ashmawy made his displeasure with the local authorities clear. He also made clear his position in the federal government, by signing it with his work title and congressional email address, according to Foreign Policy. As of today, it has been over 5 weeks since I was assaulted. To date, the police department's investigation is not complete and charges have not been filed. I am deeply concerned, Ashmawy wrote. He also implied very strongly that the powers in Washington were taking an interest in the case. This was 2015, remember, and the Obama administration had more than a full year to run its course. There is no hiding what happened to me from the people I interact with on a day-to-day basis, Ashmawy wrote. As a result, there are a growing number of individuals in the Washington, D.C. community who have taken an interest in this matter and are concerned that one of the reasons this matter has languished is because I'm not a resident of Milford, Pennsylvania. I've assured them that isn't true. Some have even gone so far as to suggest that my ethnicity, as an Arab American and Muslim, might also be a factor in the delayed investigation and the charging of the individuals responsible. I've explained that is unlikely. According to Martucci's lawsuit, that reminder of Ashmawy's position, not to mention the implicit charge of racial bias, led to the arrest of the 3 men. As the lawsuit states, Ashmawy has threatened to use the power of his office as a federal government official to coerce the Milford Police Department and or Pike County Office of the District Attorney to pursue criminal action against the plaintiff. The suit claims the Milford police chief told others that he was filing felony charges against plaintiff because Ashmawy was a D.C. big shot. And there's no doubt Ashmawy is a D.C. big shot. When a guy helps take down a powerful lawmaker like former Representative John Conyers of Michigan, he's a big shot. Foreign Policy reported. Ashmawy's office conducts the preliminary investigations into allegations of misconduct in the House of Representatives, deciding which cases to pursue or refer to the Committee on Ethics. He is named in congressional documents as the official who presented one of the investigations into John Conyers, the Democratic lawmaker from Michigan accused of sexual harassment, to the Ethics Committee for further action. 2 of the men pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges. The case against Martucci was dropped. However, according Martucci's lawsuit, his career and personal life suffered badly because of the arrest. He was suspended from his job, but was prohibited by his federal agency from obtaining outside employment unless it was pre-authorized by said agency. He also lost his health insurance during the suspension, fell behind on child support payments, had to go into his retirement savings, according to the lawsuit. He also suffered pain, suffering, emotional distress, loss of reputation and loss of career opportunities, the lawsuit states. All of that is a pretty steep price to pay for getting involved in a bar fight. But according to Martucci's lawsuit, it's the price that's paid when the guy involved is a DC big shot, especially during the Obama administration. If this doesn't make Washington look like the swamp Trump supporters think it is, nothing will. With all the accusations against members of Congress, it is no wonder they have been running afoul, considering the leaders of the ethics office are so unethical and doing all of it themselves. They should all be held to a higher standard, and we should expect more from our congressional officers. Share if you agree. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.